That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally, someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got two super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently. They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away. Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
Exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that?
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound...
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the fishing... Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelks. The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called...
A child-eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored... Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's... And once it finds a child...
Sounds kind of scary.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by... Well, I wouldn't call it...
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. Both the Opera House... Is it really so shocking?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our...
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there's some footprints over there. These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see. Wait, did you hear something?
Paimon? Traveler? I'm sorry.
Vermine!
Paimon, are you...
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your...
Huh? A water imp? Thelxie, you say?
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else who's...
No. I think our situations are probably unrelated. Sure, if that's in order. I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to... Following her request...
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait.
Yeah, but, it's alright though.
Huh.
The fish? Ah... I think these past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of... So, all that about the disappearing fish? What?
So that's all it was?
Yes,
Whew. So in the end, it was just Vermine. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just...
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created... Thank you.
Actually, how much work do you still have left, Vermine?
Thanks for offering.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trip?
But... don't you need to report back?
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out. Even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back. Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Is that what you'd like to do as well? Huh. Alright. I've stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie! Are you there? So that's Vermine's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear. It's not really anywhere famous or important.
Hey, Thelxie! Nice to meet you!
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up. As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so... I have two other things that...
That doesn't sound too hot.
The others shouldn't take...
A weapon?
Mm-hmm.
What an imaginative employer.
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately...
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to it.
Sounds good. Here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? Okay.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Hey.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already
you
pretty
doing?
used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right? Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side. Should be right over there. We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search. This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out. Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
Shower me with praise!
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting.
There's no rush.
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions.
Yes, I see.
It's really nice to meet you, Madam Dis.
Greetings, my new.
Oh, do you really think so?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he.
Obsessed?
Ah, so you.
Well, Fremini told.
I see. But it would be.
Sure, you.
What a. Simply put, parents came up with a story. painting water imps as... Yes.
Ah.
Thank you, little Paimon.
Oh no. No!
The family doctor...
Huh?
Uncontrollable delusions.
Then what?
It's a dream that...
Amazing.
But perhaps no...
How could the story end like this?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that...
My poor child can no longer differentiate...
Perhaps in his mind.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions.
Alas. Most of the time, he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several... He once wanted to make a picture...
Ah! So Zuria's son also saw Felix.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture. We'll need to chase away.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Femine need...
Because we need to treat the book story seriously. But...
Ah, like a...
There are some ruins...
Oh, so we'll...
Sadly, no.
So we'll be playing its...
It's all right. There's no need... Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as we temporarily move to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also...
Understood. There's all...
That's great news. All right, everyone.
Zuria, sure...
Let's discuss that over by the tent.
What is it for...
If things don't...
Femine...
It's not that I'm not optim...
Ah, so...
No. They say end from the...
What? Yeah, that's right.
Really?
Yeah! After all, we'll just...
Well, but if we can...
Oh,
Well, maybe because I've also had many of...
what Penguin Town? Why does a Paimon remember? Is that also a... Hey, why did you put...
It's just... one of... Anyway, and pair?
Pear?
Well... No, it might just...
Specific...
Yeah.
Really?
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? I have a
Really? Like a miracle?
Well, if that's in order.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Felix's weapon?
Right. Thanks for all of...
Too popular. Can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? May I present?
Take it easy.
lighthouse of truth.
Hello,